the Habibi gang. Running up the chat, make the place go bang. No.
Konnichiwa.
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 What's up, guys?
What is up?
How
Hello,
is everybody?
fans of Ado.
Do we get to see her? That is the question.
We'll come to know very soon. Please,
You guys probably know
spoilers,
already.
No spoilers.
We don't know that yet.
So we've done the song recently. And one mistake we did was we didn't check the lyrics or even the meaning of the fucking song. And when we realized what is the meaning of that, we understood that it's a clearly a personal song. So now we're gonna listen to it again with the music video
And the subtitle.
and the subtitles.
There is a...
We are currently, if you are wondering what the hell is happening over here with this zoo thing, because we are currently on Twitch.
This is our lovely community. Where are they?
These,
Come to us. Come to us. Come.
my babies. All right, so Ado, Vivarium.
Get out.
A confirmation on
Where,
the-
where is this one? I'll flick it up. Flick. Get out. Okay,
Let's go.
Oh, I want to go like this, like,
So
come on,
we
come
are
on, a little bit more, a little bit
seeing her.
more. I think we're gonna see her in parts. We won't really see her because she is a tease.
Atiz is the name of a band.
A tease.
And if you don't know Arabic,
Then
tease,
means
figure it out.
yeah,
Go
look it up.
look it up. Go look it up.
Look what tease is.
Pass. That's her, bro. Okay, I know it's a serious song. Let's. Damn. She's literally talking about herself for real.
Yeah. Okay, I am not going to, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to focus on the song as much as I'm going to focus on the lyrics and on her, on capturing her.
You're gonna capture her?
Wait, she says, is a defect something special? So does she have a defect on her face?
No, not her face.
Or like herself? Is
I think
she,
she
does she
thinks-
have some sort of a...
No, I don't. I think she thinks of herself as outcast or a misfit, or so in that sense, she doesn't sing like the normal singing, right? So is that a defect in that way? So what we see as fans, right?
So you're saying defect not in terms of physical, but in
No.
terms of emotional.
Yes, not emotional. No, like I think that's just my interpretation. I think what she's saying is because the way she's singing. Because I remember once when we heard.
I don't think it's her voice. Come on. I don't
Bro,
think-
we heard her before commenting and she's saying how cringy it is to watch herself sing like that.
Yeah, I
Because she
guess.
doesn't sing the normal singing and with the shouting and the screaming. So I think she sees it as a defect. It's, you know how you are your worst critic? So she looks at the mirror and she knows that this image that is portrayed to the people, to the world, which isn't really her, is a
Okay.
perfect image.
So she doesn't want her voice to be equated to her face, as in like she doesn't want people to know that this is her voice, you know, to put a face to her voice in a way. That's why she's always been showing herself
I
in the
don't think so.
shadows.
No, I don't think so. I
That's
think
why she is hidden, Vivarium. That's why she is, in
Caged.
that mental cage.
I don't think that
I'm
is
dancing too
exactly
much. I'm dancing too much.
And I don't know what that move with your neck also. But I don't think that is what she's trying to say. I personally don't think so. I think she's basically saying, like, she's very harsh on herself, and she sees her voice or her representation or her image as an imperfect, broken, shattered, right? A defect but the people like her because of that, which is very strange. It's like very, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to say that word, vulnerable. I think I said it.
Yeah.
You heard. So
Yes.
that, I think it's like she's putting that part is an extremely difficult thing, but the people gravitate and love her for it. And she sees it as an imperfect or a defect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is just from seeing this. See, is a defect something special? What is special about my stained lingering resonance?
のくらい
No, that is the most clearest we've ever
We've
seen
seen
her so
Ado.
up close and personal, her profile. Okay, how many times have you guys done a freeze frame and gone forward? Like play, pause, play, pause, play, pause. How many times?
These are her costumes also. Oh, so it's like see, she's hiding behind
She's
the
such a
screen.
cute profile.
She's hiding behind the screen, which is the monitor here, and also the mic. That is literally what happens, right? And she's next to the costumes, which is what basically hides her actual image. So she shows only what she wants to show in fear of showing her true self.
Okay, but here, okay, let me flip it. Let me be the devil's advocate here and question, is that really her?
Why not?
How do we know that is her? How do we know it's not a model? How do we know it's not a substitute? You don't know. Unless she has gone ahead and said it in her interview or somewhere that is me.
Last time I asked her, she said she is gonna,
Did you?
Yeah, she confirmed. And she said arigato. Come on, it's a serious song, man.
No, listen. Also, I have so many questions. No.
Philosophical and
Also, come on. People who do her fab shows, where she does, they obviously know who she is. And can you imagine the NDAs they must have had to sign?
that's what we're gonna talk about now. She's exposing her
I'm
fucking
so sorry.
self
My mind
and
is going in so many places.
Why are you talking? What is this legal department here? Focus.
Okay, she said it on her live.
Oh, so that's her.
このくらい後にはで止めどなくもってした私の夢を見ていた遠くで揺れた光を私は気がした気づけばこれはことここに一人散らかった部屋の中迷い込む蜃気楼どうして溢れ出す涙と称する二つ目の指先また赤く染まった
Wow, dude. I'm not gonna lie,
Tips
like
of my bitten down nails are stained red again.
dude, I'm not joking. I really can feel her pain in the song. this is the perfect song to show herself.
Mm.
Like there wouldn't have been
No,
we-
because she's talking about herself. She's talking about what she's been through, how she's gotten to where she is, how she feels, her insecurities, her whatever.
you know, it's like this. You know the cage that she is famous by. You seeing when we see her live, she's inside that cage, which is lit and gorgeous and beautiful and stuff. But it's so bright that she's dark.
Mm.
Right?
Mm.
That cage is her brain. She is a prisoner of her own mind.
No, I'm not joking. I mean it. I'm not pulling your leg here. That is a really good analogy. Like really brilliant.
I'm serious because it's like
I didn't say I'm not joking.
she's talking about depression and she's talking about how she feels alone. Because where are you the most alone?
In your mind.
In your mind. And that's where it's the dark place. The darkest place ever is your fucking mind. The one thing that can pull you down the most is your mind.
And no matter anybody who they tell you anything, they tell you the positives, you don't see it.
If you don't want to do something, if your brain doesn't push you to do something, no matter how everyone pushes you to do it, it's not going to happen. It's like there's this saying.
I never thought of it as her mind.
Yeah, that's because
Like I
when
always
she's
thought of
talking
it
about
as,
it now,
Mm.
it visualized in my head like this is basically her saying like I've been telling you from the beginning, I'm not showing you because of my insecurities. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking behind the mic. When I'm using my real voice and I'm talking, it's always behind a character or without even me showing you. And when I am live, I'm giving you all the glamour and light and stuff, but who's the darkest person on stage?
Me.
Her. It's, you know, when you see it that way, it's very lonely, right? Because she can't celebrate it in that sense, but she's adored by the fans. Ooh, adored by the fans. But to her, that is imperfection. That is not a pleasant, or I'm not going to say pleasant. It is not a typically feminine voice. It is not a typical vocalist. We haven't heard anybody that sounds like Ado.
We haven't. She's got such a unique voice. By the way, for a split second, after we saw her profile, after that, a couple of seconds, she showed her
Yeah.
half of her face. And I so wanted to pause there.
I have a feeling we'll see more. Let's go on. But it's this line and the line before is what made me think about this.
And I think she did this because,
See?
like, I feel she did this, not that she spoke to me about it, but she spoke to you. But
She
I
did.
feel she did this because she's fed up. It's like, it's time to come out. It's time to move on. Like, if she doesn't have the courage, how is she going to fix herself in her mind? If she doesn't, how do I say it? Brave forward, if she doesn't embrace it, if she doesn't overcome it, how
Break
is
the
she
cage.
how is she going to fix herself in her mind?
In my head.
繰り返し生まれてきたことを否定する。どうして何もできないの？どうして何も知らないの？わからない。わからない。私には正しいこと一つも知らないまま頭になってしまったみたいだ。君は何も信じなかった。誰も信じられなかった。君に必要だったのは名声よりも先に大丈夫の一言だった。居場所をなくしちゃってごめんね。だからもう
Damn, dude, this is so fucking deep. Did you hear the line that she said before that?
No, I was
All you
distracted
needed-
by the visuals.
I'm not even looking at the visuals anymore because she's saying all you needed before the fame is somebody to tell you it was okay. That's it. All you need is just an affirmation of somebody to tell you it's fine, it's okay, everything is okay. That's all she needed. And now what happened after the fame? That's not what's going on. See,
正しいこと一つも知らないまま頭になってしまったみたいだ。君は何も信じなかった。誰も信じられなかった。君に必要だったのは名声よりも先に大丈夫の一言だった。居場所をなくしちゃってごめんね。だからもう出てこなくたっていいさ。揺れる都の奥、その光の中で機械少女の歌が聞こえた。私はそこに行きたい。
This signifies the music here. That part of the music, I feel it just signifies the chaos in her head.
Okay, could be my interpretation. That's confrontation. That is the moment of confrontation between Ado as the character that we have always seen, the anime, and the real, going against each other. Now it's like in an anime where you get these two people, like, you have these superpowers
Going
or
at it,
something,
yeah,
and
clashing.
bam, the clash. Exactly, the clash between. I feel this music here right now, it's like the epitome of it. Like, this is escalating, and you can actually see here in this frame, you can see the anime
The character,
version,
yeah.
and they're running away, but I feel they are running against each other to clash, and finally she's gonna
See
break
who's
free
gonna win,
out
yeah.
of this fucking cage. Bro, this is way too emotional. I didn't expect this. See, look at her running.
このくらい箱
Then Vivarium.
止めとなく私が私の夢を見ていて触れられる距離のまま
Oh, wait. Look here. It says, stay within reach. Don't leave. Don't change. So here I feel like now they're both talking to each other. Now Ado has become, it's become Ado, the character, right? Inside
back,
that
see in the
cage
back?
has become her safety net, has become her safety blanket. So now it's like almost multiple personalities. Like, so she's the Ado, the character is saying, don't leave me now. But the real person, she wants to come out. She wants to come out of that vivarium, out of that cage. But the character Ado is like, don't leave me now.
Yeah, it's the safety
I'm a part of you.
zone,
It's
or-
that safety zone. I'm a part of you. So it's now almost two personalities going against each other. And now she wants to let go, but the character Ado says, don't let me go.
and
Don't change.
And she's almost crying in
Yeah.
the way she's singing.
暗い箱に触って止めとなく私が私の夢を見ていて触れられる距離のまま離れないで変わらないでこの箱際でどれだけ迷って使って見えなくなってもこの目で揺れた光はあの日が未来ださよならだ私は歌わなくちゃ
My God. Oh my God, dude.
Can you
Hold up.
I so thought she was going to show her face for a split second.
But she did.
She did. Can you understand the complexity in this?
Yes, that's what I've been talking about.
It's like I keep going back because that's just hitting me really hard. The two characters going at each other, where Ado, the character saying, don't leave me, stay with me. But she wants to break free. The real her wants to break free. But the Ado character saying, I will keep you safe. I have kept you safe and I have kept you sane all these years in this dim vivarium.
Could be another explanation also I just thought about. What if she's saying, now that I showed myself, and now that you knew how I look like and how my real me is, don't leave me now. To the fans.
I never thought about it that way.
What if it is like, and the anime character at the end, Ado, the character who's been with us for all these years, looked back and smiled. It's almost like my time is done, or my job here is done. I'm gone, finished here. And now she's saying, so long as I will sing, so long as that I'm singing, I'm gonna be here. And this is me, this is my voice, and I'm staying. But I hope you will not leave me.
No, but that doesn't make sense because they show both the characters.
But
Like they
look how
show
the
them
character-
running, both of them.
That was before. And what happened at the end, if you see, there's a frame. here, she looked back.
You're not showing the video.
I just removed it.
Hmm.
You see that look? It's almost like she's smiling.
And she says, "You've got it."
You see this? It's like this is her leaving, looking back with a happy face. My job is done. I have done what I had to do, put you on the map, give you that voice, give you that. Because she had the voice, right? She had the voice. She had the confidence. But she didn't have the visual, or she didn't have the face because we didn't see her. So this is the face. Ado is the voice. Isn't it?
No.
This is the image. This is the image of Ado, right? So the image is now gone because now we are seeing the real person.
Yeah.
So she's departing.
But you're saying she had the voice, like, but we're assuming her insecurity is because of the voice. So how did she have the voice?
No, what I'm saying is Ado is the singer. So she has the voice because that's what her trait is. She started singing in the first place, but she didn't want to display her looks for ABC of reasons. And she used this avatar. Right? Now that we see her, what's the point of seeing this avatar? Henceforth, from here for onwards, what is the point? Unless it's an artistic decision. You know what I mean? So now she is like departing. Now she's saying, I have done my part, which is give you the
Confidence.
give you the confidence and give you the look that you didn't want to portray, because people have to see something, right? When you up. So I did that for you while you are doing the voice, while you're doing your part. Now my job is done because you're showing your real self now. So now it's us departing. Now we are going apart. So probably the running, maybe you can also interpret it differently. The running was the character is running away. Ado is trying to chase her, not sure. And if you saw, like, she reached an end. Actually, Ado, she reached an end on a high, on a roof. But this one didn't. This one still kept running. So it's like she's chasing her and she's in between these two things. Like, should I let her go? Should I still hold on? I'm still having these thoughts. I'm not so sure. And if I do, please, now that you've seen me, metaphorically, on my real, you've seen,
So maybe,
don't let me go.
So maybe in her next song, she will reveal herself then.
She has revealed herself. What else?
I mean,
here-
like, completely. Here I guess, but she will be more comfortable and we'll see more of her
I
being.
don't know. Yeah, it could be. Maybe.
Maybe
Yeah,
in her shows,
maybe.
it'll be different now.
Maybe. But it's like kind of a sad, hopeful at the same time, because it's a very important decision for her and for her fans. And she's almost crying.
It was like this character, right, was her therapy.
It was her therapy, yes. It was her therapist.
And now she's saying,
I
you're
can stand on
kind
my
of,
own.
yeah, you can stand on your own.
Yeah,
so
but-
it's time for me to go.
Yes, but it's not saying I can stand on my own. It's the character telling her, now you can stand on your own. That look here at the end, like, I'm proud of you. You've done your thing. I've done my thing. Now I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the character, yeah.
I'm no longer required. I'm going to leave you now. And Ado, now it's you. You carry on.
Yeah, it can be interpreted
Yeah, of course.
in
It
so
can
many
be,
ways.
Yes, it can be. But it's a very deep song, very personal, and a beautiful song despite the mess and chaos. And the chaos itself is part of the beauty, because it's also reflective of her character and persona. It's very chaotic, but beautiful. It's a beautiful mess. And that's how she feels. Like, it's a mess. It's a deformity, yet put together, yet doesn't make sense, yet not feminine what it's supposed to be, yet not your typical voice. But all these broken pieces fit in a beautiful puzzle and makes Ado the unique voice
Yeah.
that she is.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. And this is actually probably the main reasons why it resonated with people as much as it did, because have you seen the views on this video? That is fucking amazing. Amazing.
I'm so curious to know what's going to come next.
Yes, and I think it's time to shut up OTV, because
we've
this
been
has
debating
gone
for so long, and we
not
can go on
debating.
for more. Actually, we really
Discussing.
can. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. If you've reached till here somehow, you're an OG. That's all I can say. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. And don't forget,
#THG.
let us know what to check out next for this beautiful mess of a person. And we'll see you next time.
The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No boasting.